Welcome to Reality Creative Video. I'm Hermes, and we got another first. I was the first one to show you can cook 14 karat gold, and now I'm the first one to show you that with the low voltage electrolysis, you can cook colloidal platinum. Now we're not going to get into the formula today, and how to cook it. This is just my introduction to it. I've gotten some success with the short little video I put up there and some questions, and I thought, well, let me say something more about it in a regular video. So this dark amber color here, which my camera colors are very poor, going to have to invest in a new camera at some point. Doesn't show this very well, but it's like a dark amber color, and this is what it looks like in the little vial. And this is probably the best tasting colloidal I've ever had. Ooh, it's got some vanilla in it, and it's just like a salty, sweet taste. I only was able to cook this this morning. Woke up this morning and it was done. It takes 12 hours to cook this, and it's a very complicated process. So the reason I am not disclosing exactly how to make this is because platinum is a very expensive metal. And I want to make sure that when I show you how to make this from beginning to end, just like my gold video, you are going to have success every time. So I've only cooked this today, first time. This is the 14th trial along of lots of other trials. This is my 13th trial over here. Has a very light color to it. I was able to get like micrograms of platinum in here, in that. Not enough to do anything of substantial, no high parts per million at all. So before, I showed you the ingredients in the community picture. And before you go running off and start throwing these things in there, trying to make this, please don't. This colloidal is made. This is made by weird science. It took me over 2 weeks of trials. Like I said, this is the 14th trial, and endless, painstaking research going through scientific journals on platinum and how it works, and spending hours upon hours and hours in conference call with my chemist to try to understand how to crack this thing for low voltage electrolysis. It took a whole new way of thinking about colloidals. It took a whole new level of what you have to do to create a colloidal. You're going to need some better equipment. You're going to need good quality equipment. You're going to need a 0 to 60 power supply that it's able to control the current precisely. You're going to need some other tools. You need the stirrer. You need the heated stirrer. And you're going to need lots of patience, because you know what happens? It takes 12 hours to see the results of your thing. And the results only happen in the last couple hours. So you have to wait 10 hours to find out that you screwed up along the way. So it's not like the other colloidals where you could turn around and say, oh yeah, it didn't work. 20 minutes later, let me try a different one and do it again. No. You have to go through this whole process to find out whether you're going to be successful or not. And so that's why I'm not disclosing it. I need to duplicate this, number one. I've only done it once, so I need to duplicate this process again. Now this thing is really dark. It's possible I overcooked. Not overcooked it, but the ppms, I was putting the initial ppms at 10. It could be a little higher because of the darkness of it. I'm not entirely sure. To be honest, you can't find a picture of colloidal platinum anywhere on the internet except here. It's easier to see the color in the dish. It's a dark amber color. And, but we got it. We got it here. And I'm going to share it with all of you, so you just have to be patient. So while I figure out the particulars of how this works. And like I said, don't try it, because I'm not telling you, I just don't want you to waste your platinum. Platinum is very expensive, and if you screw up, you could burn up your platinum. So I want you to wait until I can tell you exactly how to do this, because it is not cooked like any other colloidal that you've cooked before. Now it's hard to see, but on the microscope there, I have a picture of the platinum. I'll put it up here and enhance the video so you can see it more clearly. The problem is the green laser and that color brown do not work. The green laser, that brown just eats up the green laser, and so we don't get a very good illumination on the colloidal. But from what I can tell, it looks very similar to the gold. It's got that solid band of color, of colloidal in the background, and it's got some of the larger colloidal molecules flowing around in front. So in that respect, it's very similar to gold, and which I would expect, because they're both next to each other on the periodic table. So share my channel with others, and be on the lookout for my start to finish video. I may chat about this colloidal a little bit more, in another show in the future. We'll see how it goes. I'm Hermes. This is Reality Creative Video, and I will talk to you again soon.